June 1962. In the freezing waters of San Francisco Bay stood Alcatraz, America's most feared prison. Surrounded by icy currents, razor wire, and armed guards, it was known as the prison no one could escape. Every inmate believed the same thing. Once you entered Alcatraz, you would never leave alive. But one prisoner refused to accept that fate. Among the prisoners was Frank Morris, a quiet man with an extraordinary IQ and a long history of escaping prisons. While others accepted their sentences, Frank spent every day studying the prison itself. He watched the guards, counted their steps, and searched for the smallest weakness. He wasn't planning to survive Alcatraz. He was planning to beat it. Frank soon found two trusted partners, brothers John and Clarence Anglin. Night after night, while music from the prison echoed through the halls, the three men quietly chipped away at the weakened concrete behind their cells using homemade tools made from spoons and scraps of metal. Every small piece brought them closer to freedom. The prisoners' new guards checked every cell during the night. To fool them, they created fake heads using soap, toilet paper, and real human hair collected from the prison barbershop. When the lights dimmed, the lifelike heads rested on their pillows, making it appear that the men were peacefully asleep. On the night of June 11th, 1962, the plan finally began. Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers slipped through the holes behind their cells, climbed into the prison's hidden utility corridors, and crawled toward the roof. Beneath them slept one of the most secure prisons in America. Above them waited only darkness and a chance at freedom. Reaching the shoreline, the three men unfolded a homemade rubber raft stitched together from more than 50 stolen raincoats. They inflated it with a handmade bellows and pushed into the freezing waters of San Francisco Bay. The current was powerful, the night was silent, and every stroke could mean freedom or death. The next morning, a guard noticed something strange. One prisoner refused to wake up. He reached through the bars and touched the head. It rolled onto the floor. The alarm echoed across Alcatraz. Guards rushed through the prison, only to discover 3 empty cells and a daring escape that should have been impossible. The FBI, Coast Guard, and local police launched a massive search. Boats scanned the bay, helicopters searched the shoreline, divers explored the cold water. Pieces of the homemade raft were recovered, but the 3 escapees were nowhere to be found. Days turned into weeks, and the mystery only grew deeper. Officials believed the freezing water and powerful currents claimed their lives, but no bodies were ever found. Over the years, witnesses reported mysterious sightings, strange letters, and even photographs that some claimed showed the escapees alive. None of it was ever proven. The question remained unanswered. Did they drown, or did they achieve the impossible? More than 60 years later, the escape from Alcatraz remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Frank Morris, John Anglin, and Clarence Anglin were never seen again with certainty. Whether they died in the bay or escaped to a new life, no one can say for sure. One thing is certain, they turned the world's most secure prison into one of history's greatest mysteries.